Hello, my dear students. Welcome all of you to my SST class. Today, we are going to continue the first chapter of geography, that is resources and development. In previous class, we have discussed about the definition and classification of resources. In today's class, we are going to talk about the development of resources. So, what do you mean by this word development of resources? It is a process of developing the resources in order to make them useful for satisfying human demand. Or we can say resource development refers to an activity that makes it possible to utilize the available natural resources for betterment of human life. I am going to repeat. Resource development refers to an activity that makes it possible to utilize the available natural resources for betterment of human life. There are some natural resources that cannot be directly utilized to satisfy human needs. We have to make some efforts to make these resources useful for us. These efforts constitute what we call resource development. Examples: land has to be cleared and plugged for growing crops. Water has to be taken to the field to irrigate. Another example, we have to take out minerals from the inside the earth, smelt them to remove impurities, and then we use them. So, resource development is not simply exploitation of natural resources for human utilization. Our next topic is problems created by indiscriminate use of resources by human beings. So, indiscriminate use of resources by human beings has led to economic, social, and ecological problems such as depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals. Great example: forest. Resources got accumulated in the hands of few people, which in turn the society is divided into rich and poor segment. Indiscriminate exploitation of resources has led to global ecological crises such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution and land degradation. So इतने सारे प्रॉब्लम का अगर कुछ सॉल्यूशन होता है तो वो एक ही है, वो है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट और यूजफुल रिसोर्स प्लानिंग. So our next topic is sustainable development. The economic development which does not damage the environment and at the same time takes care of the needs for future generation is called sustainable development. According your book, sustainable economic development means development should take place without damaging the environment, and development in present should not compromise with the needs for the future generation. Okay, so sustainable development is important for what? Many of resources are non-renewable and exhaustible. Over exploitation of these resources will affect the needs of our future generation. Environmental pollution has become a major threat to survival of human beings. Remember, my children, from page number 3 of your NCERT geography book, one line is there: indiscriminate use of resources has led to numerous problems. Justify the statement. Another form of this question is examine the three major problems created as a result of indiscriminate utilization of natural resources. बहुत बार बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन पे ये क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. प्लीज मार्क इट. Let's move to the next topic, and that is Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit and Agenda 21. So the सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट और रिसोर्स प्लानिंग था, इसका जो कंसेप्ट था इसका इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ था रियो डे जेनेरो अर्थ समिट पे. द फर्स्ट इंटरनेशनल अर्थ समिट एट रियो डे जेनेरो ब्राज़ील इन 1992. तो अप्रॉक्स 100 कंट्री के लीडर्स आए थे और इनका जो डिस्कशन मैटर था वो था एनवायरमेंटल प्रोटेक्शन एंड सोशियो इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट एट ग्लोबल लेवल. और जो लीडर्स थे वो साइन किए थे एक डिक्लेरेशन पे जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं एजेंडा 21. ओके, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस रियो डे जेनेरो और समिट, इसको रियो कन्वेंशन भी बोल सकते हैं. तो एजेंडा 21 का एम्स क्या था, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या था? ये था एक जस्ट लाइक ए सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट टू कम्बैट एनवायरमेंटल डैमेज, poverty, disease through global cooperation on common interest, mutual needs and shared responsibilities. One major objective of Agenda 21 is that every local government should draw its own local Agenda 21. तो ये मैंडेटरी नहीं था कि सब Agenda 21 का ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एकदम अडॉप्ट करें, तो ये टैली भी कर सकते थे, जस्ट लाइक द Agenda 21 के साथ लोकल जो कंट्री बोलो या एरिया बोलो, इसका जो Agenda 21 इसके साथ वो टैली भी कर सकता था. Our next topic is importance of resource planning. Resource planning is a technique or skill of proper utilization of resources. It is necessary for the balanced development of India. Examples: some regions of India are rich in certain resources and poor in some other resources. Great example: Rajasthan is poor in water resources but rich in solar and wind energy. Some regions are self-sufficient while other regions are very poor in important resources. Like Madhya Pradesh is rich in many resources but Ladakh is poor in resources. There are many regions in our country that are rich in resources but these are included in economically backward region. On the contrary, there are some regions which have a poor resource base but they are economically developed. So result of resource planning, result क्या है resource planning का, क्या ये output देगा? Wastage of resource can be avoided by planning. Environmental pollution can be reduced. Over exploitation of resources can be avoided. Resource planning in India. 3 stages of resource planning in India are identification and listing of resources. तो इसके लिए क्या क्या मेथड चाहिए? सर्वेइंग होगा, मैपिंग होगा. सो मैपिंग के अंडर और भी 2 मेथड्स हैं, जस्ट लाइक GIS एंड रिमोट सेंसिंग मेथड. GIS means the geographical information system and remote sensing means the satellite imagery, and the measurement of the qualities and the quantities of the resources are the important activities undertaken at this stage. Second one, evolving a planning structure. एक अच्छा सा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बना लो प्लानिंग का. इसके लिए क्या क्या ज़रूरत है? appropriate technology. Second one, identify people with particular skill. Next step of the resource planning is match resource development plans with the national development plans. तो जो local level बोले या state level के जो resource plan development plan है उसके साथ national development plan का tally करना, मिला के देखना. Okay. Next point is the resource conservation. Planned use of resources in order to meet the present needs and to store a part of the future generation is called resource conservation, just like a sustainable development. So it is necessary because many resources are non-renewable and exhaustible. If we conserve them, then we can use them for a longer period of time. Second one, conservation of resources help us to reduce wastage. It will help in economic progress. Third one, resource conservation helps us to protect the environment. Let's move to the last topic for today's class, and that is ideas of Gandhiji about the conservation of resources. According him, there is enough for everybody's need and not for everybody's greed. Greedy and selfish individuals and the exploitative nature of modern technology are the root cause for resource depletion. He was against mass production and wanted to replace it with the production by masses. Remember, my children, you will face so many types of questions from this segment, that is ideas of Gandhiji about the conservation of resources. One example is there. What is the need for conservation of resources? Justify it in the light of Gandhiji's view. Okay, so don't omit anything. Read the book properly, means thoroughly. Okay, so that's enough for today's class. We will meet in our next class with new topics. Till then, bye, take care and happy learning.